Good morning. Happy Sunday, darlings. Look at what I'm having. Look what I made. I don't think you can see it because I think it's Sunday. So everything is sort of like not what it usually is during the week. But this is like a massive, um, well, it's not a hot chocolate. It's not a hot chocolate. It's sort of like this, it's topped with marshmallow and it's like this, it's supposed to be a hot chocolate, but it's not a hot chocolate. It's more like a cappuccino topped with marshmallow. It's very hot, so we're gonna put it over here for a little bit because I just made it because I haven't had breakfast. I just got back from the supermarket and I was wearing a cap. The hair got wet because it's raining outside, and you can probably see my cap is sort of still outlined in my forehead. And so yeah, I thought I'd just jump on and put this shirt on and do a video or do a few videos, like 3 videos, since I have nothing better to do with my Sunday than spend it with you. What's better than spending my Sunday with you, by the way, right? Um, so yeah, so I hope you're having a good Sunday yourself, and that you are happy and feeling um, you know, good about life and the world. It's hard to feel good about the world right now because it's a difficult time, isn't it? But I think that we can take our world back one person at a time by just deciding that, you know what, we're done with this shit. We're done with all your shit, all of you. And we want to be happy. We want a healthy world. We want a sane world, right? We want a kind world, right? We're not going to be dealing with all your toxicity anymore. And voila, voila, voila. So if you're new here, this channel is about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Harry, Duke of Sussex, and his wife, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Now, I am pro the Duke and Duchess. So, as I say in all of my videos, if you're not, I'm disappointed and I'm sad, but I hope that you will listen anyway, and that maybe you will change your mind after some time of watching my videos. I would love to have you as a subscriber. The last I checked, I think I had about 100 and I don't know, 25, 27, something like that, people. And so I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to get to 200, which will take a few months. And so it would be wonderful to have you as one of my subscribers. So what are we talking about today? Well, we're talking about let's talk about Christmas at Sandringham. It's still too hot. I did do a couple of different posts, I think, about Christmas already. One, I said that I hope they will spend Christmas at Frogmore Cottage. I don't think that's in the cards necessarily, but it's a dream, right? I think that if Harry and Meghan decided to spend Christmas in the UK this year quietly, like they don't tell anybody, they just show up, right? I think it would be so amazing. And then they would go to Sandringham or whatever you call it, wherever they traditionally go with their families, with their family, with the royal family at Christmas. I think they should be there, but very just matter of fact and low key and without any fanfare. Do you know what I mean? I know that my eyeshadow, don't think that I don't know that my eyeshadow is a massive distraction right now because, you know, not to go back on me because I'm talking about Harry and Meghan, but I never learned to apply makeup as a young woman because I never wore makeup. I don't wear makeup in my life. I put this on just for the video. So this morning I thought, oh my God, look, I have white eyeshadow. Oh, it's silver. What do I do with this, right? So I just slap dabbed it right over my eyes like this. And then I thought that was eyeshadow. And I know it's not eyeshadow. Maybe I need to blend it. I don't know. But just, don't be too distracted by it. It's just, one of my little idiosyncrasies, right? I don't know how to apply makeup. Okay, so I think Harry and Meghan should go to Sandringham or whatever you call it with the royal family this year. Very quiet. I would love to see Harry and William walking next to each other, talking like brothers. And I'd like to see Kate and Meghan talking like sister-in-laws, and the children, Look, I think, I have not made a secret of how I feel about this whole thing. But I want to move on, right? And I want the family, this particular family, to move on. And because you know what? Life is really short, When I look at my own parents now, I mean, I saw my parents a couple of months ago. I was literally shocked. I mean, I was literally shocked about how quickly it takes to become old. You know what I mean? Because the picture I have of my parents in my mind, because I don't see them, all the time, is I think people in their like 50s and 60s or something like that. Now they're in their 70s, and it's a big difference. I look at Charles. I remember Charles when he was probably in his 40s or something, or maybe even 30s, I don't know. And you look at him and you see how time has flown, right? And it goes by so quickly. And it does for all of us and for every family. And I think to the extent that this family can sort of put aside their differences, reach some kind of understanding between them, restore some of their traditions as a family, I think it's better. And especially for the little kids, William and Harry's children and all the other children that are coming up in the royal family, I think it's important that the adults show an example to these children and not let these children sort of create relationships with each other based on the relationship that their parents have allowed to happen. Now, yes, everybody says, oh, it's the big bad Meghan who did this. And no, I don't believe it is. So we can sort of like argue back and forth about that till we're all, till we all croak, frankly. It's not going to change the fact that this is a family. They had some disagreements, okay? All families have problems. And believe me, believe me. And there comes a time when someone has to say, enough is enough. And you guys have to try to reconcile, try to reach an understanding with each other because everybody's getting old. I mean, look at Harry. Just the other day, Harry was a little boy in kindergarten running with his mom. I remember that very clearly. And William, I mean, I would like for them to try to reconcile. It's not just on Harry and Meghan, obviously. And and I completely understand, believe me, why everything happened. I just understand. I just get it. Meghan, if you ever listen to this, you don't have to explain. I get it. But I think you guys should try to keep these traditions with the royal family. I think you should try, but don't tell the press, you know what I mean? You show up, and by the time the press starts talking, you're already back to Montecito, because the press is there to keep this going because it makes money for everybody while the family completely implodes. You know what I'm saying? Your family implodes for their entertainment. It's, you can't have this, right? So you guys have to, this is now 9 minutes, I have to shut up. But I would love to see you guys, Harry and Meghan, in Frogmore and Sandringham this year with your family, with Harry's family. And take Doria with you. I mean, what the heck, See you in the next one. Bye.